Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and today I have something incredible to share with all of you. In Mexico, we have a very popular show that is called La Casa de los Famosos, and the host is this celebrity, Galilea Montijo. She was wearing this beautiful piece with an open neckline. She was wearing it with a shirt under, and she looks so beautiful and modern. And I think that this accessory will be perfect for any other occasion that you may have in mind. So I want to show you. I made it so fast. It's just made in one piece. Here you start with less stitches and here you increased a little bit to give this shape to the neckline. And for the straps, she was wearing some chains of silver, I guess. But well, I give you the option that you can use some material that you have left from other necklines that you may have there, and you can use them too if you want. You can recycle this material for all jewels that you have. And well, before we start, I want to invite all of you to subscribe. Remember that it's completely free, and to leave me a comment and to share this video if you like it. But well, if you have any other idea, please send me to my email or through my social media. Let's start. Well, with one thread and with our hook, we are going to start making some chains. We are going to need 100 grams of this material that in this case I will make it in silver, and this material is a lightweight yarn and the hook of number 3 millimeters. Remember that for the straps, according to the design that this artist has like some jewels in the shoulders, so I will use some jewels that I have left that are old and I want to recycle them, so I will use them for the straps. Well, so we will start from the bottom. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, and let's make 1, 2, 2 chains more. Now let's insert 1, 2 in the third chain, the hook, and slip 1 to make like a picot. You see? Let me take it. Yes, like this. Slip 1. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember that in this blouse we will start from the bottom to the top. So these picots that we are making, it's to decorate the edge of the bottom, okay? So that's why while we make and while we start, we are going to make the edge and the decoration too. So after this picot, we are going to make 5 chains, right? Then we are going to make 5 chains more, and then we are going to make 2 chains more to make the picot. Remember that we are going to count 3 and the third, and then we are going to slip 1. I don't know why right here in this step I have trouble, but let me do it again. Okay, but as you could see, we are making after the picot 5 chains, then 5 chains more to start with the new segment with picots. So like this we are going to continue making a long strip of chains with picots that gives all around the size of our hips. Okay, in this case I will make this blouse in a small size for my mannequin. So I will let you know how many chains and picots I made for a small size or extra small, okay? Remember that this will be for my mannequin, so my mannequin is, I think it's extra small, so you can take that into account, but you can take the centimeters of all around of your hips and make this strip of chains with that number of centimeters, right? Look, I will count like this without pulling too much. We are going to place the strip of chains like this and we will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And we have 110 centimeters. and we are going to finish with 5 chains. But well, you may think that 110 centimeters are too much centimeters, but we are going to reduce a little bit. So that's why that you make this strip of chains loose and that you make a little bit more of chains that you needed, because we are going to reduce the size of these chains. Well, for now, we are not going to close the row in circle. We are going to continue like this in case we need to increase some chains for the size. So, for example, after the 5 chains that we made, we are going to make 7 chains more. To start it, it's important that we make odd numbers. Well, so here we have 7 chains more, and we are going to insert the hook right in the middle of the next picots. Remember that between picots we have 10 chains, so I will insert the hook in the 5th chain, and right there a single crochet, then 7 chains, and like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. Okay, remember, let's count 5, and in the 5th right there we are going to make single crochet. So like this is how we are going to continue. As you could see here, it will look so beautiful in the bottom with this like purse, right, with the picots at the end. And as you could see here, we are trying to copy the shape of the stitch that this artist, that Galilea Montijo, has in the blouse, like small diamonds, right? So let's continue. Well, here we are at the end of the row, okay? So now we will be careful. We are going to close the row. Please, we will fix it. You should see that we don't twist. We have to continue straight. If maybe you are like doubting that maybe this is too wide and making you are doing this for a larger size, but trust me, by making more rows it will reduce, so don't reduce more. Okay, so here at the end, remember, we don't twist, fix it, and right here we will count 5, and right here in the 5th we are going to slip 1 to close, and well, here we are going to close our beautiful blouse, right? So now to start with the next row, I will slip 1 until we arrive to the middle right here over the picot to start. Once we are here, we are going to remember that we have 7 chains, so we are going to slip 1 until the 4th chain to be right there in the middle. We will make 7 chains, and again we are going to count 3, and in the 4th chain again, right exactly in the middle of the 7 chains that we made in the last row, we are going to slip 1, again 7 chains, and we are going to insert the hook right here in the middle. So remember that we must have 3 chains in one side and 3 chains in the other side, okay, here in the diamond. Again 7 chains, and like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. And also please, while you make this, check that you don't twist, okay, that you continue straight, and remember that all of these picots must be facing to the bottom. Well, and here we finished the row. I will show you a trick. I don't want that the joint can be can be seen. As you could see here, we are supposed to slip 1 to close, but remember that to start with the next row we have to slip 1. So here we are having this joint more visible. So I think that instead of flipping 1 and start with the next row right here, I will just close where we are supposed to start. Okay, it doesn't matter that at the end we have this hole bigger than the rest. I think that will be better. If you feel that you distort and you pull too much the shape of your blouse, well, make 1 chain more just to join right there. So here we are going to make 7 chains. But well, like this is how we are going to continue all around, making more and more rows until we arrive under our chest, okay? Like right there in the waist. Well, we are going to stop there because then we are going to modify the stitch and we are going to make the stitch wider, because remember that according to the design of the blouse we are going to have a loose neckline. So I will show you and see you there. Well, here I will stop. I will show you. I made 6, 7, 8, 9 rows. Sorry, 10 rows. Okay, so remember that once we wear it and also once we iron it, it will open a little bit. So for example, if once we wear it, we will have 15 centimeters more or less. So I think it will be enough. And this will be under my waist, I mean the waist of my mannequin. And well, now that we finished, we are going to put a marker to point it out where exactly we are going to start changing the stitch. Okay, we are going to increase the number of chains to open more the stitch and to have the effect of the wide neckline that we want, or the loose neckline that we want. I don't know if you remember the picture, but it has like an open neckline and a little bit loose. So instead of making 7 chains, we are going to make 9 chains. The secret of this stitch is that we are going to make it with odd numbers. So we are going to make 9 chains and we are going to continue the same. Okay, we are going to insert the hook right in the middle and make single crochet. And here, like we have 9 chains, we are going to have 4 chains in one side and 4 chains in the other side, and we will insert the hook in the next row right there in the middle. So we are going to start and finish the row right where we started at the beginning. So we are, as you could see here, we are placing the hook at the same distance. But well, with this number of chains I will continue more rows and I will let you know how many I made. Well, from the marker, 1, 2, 3, 4 rows with 9 chains in this row, right? So now the last rows we are going to increase more. So instead of making 9 chains, we are going to make 11 chains. And like this we are going to continue making the last rows. And well, remember that we are making this to give the neckline like more volume and to look more loose, right? Remember that I'm making this in a small size. So what I suggest is that you measure yourself. Remember that the stitch will reduce a little bit once you continue crocheting and making more rows. So I suggest that you make a sample for your size and you see how many chains do you have to increase, okay? And also according to the design, to the style, as you could see, the blouse, it's not that tight, it's a little bit loose. So this will be up to you. And well, I will continue making more rows with 11 chains and I will tell you how many I made. Okay, so this is what we have. So we have first we made 10 rows with 7 chains, sorry. Then 5 rows with 9 and the last ones with 11 rows. Okay, so I think will be enough. I will put it in my mannequin, so let's see how it looks. But well, before I put it in the mannequin, I want to show you that, as you could see in the design and in the picture of Galilea Montijo, this artist, in the straps she has like some like jewels. I don't know exactly what it is. It's similar to this one, but to be honest, I don't like it too much how it looks. I wish I can have something in silver, but I don't have it. I have some old necklaces that I don't like anymore, so I might use some parts of it so I can use it for the straps. I think that this idea is amazing because you will recycle the necklaces that you don't like, some jewels or some bracelets that you don't like anymore, so you can use them to put it in the straps or also give it a design in the back, like you can cross some necklaces or so. But well, like we are following the design that these artists wore, so we are going to make it similar. Well, for example, here it is. I already put it in the mannequin. Remember that the picots are the ones that will be in the bottom. So this is how I would divide. Here we have the back. So I put some pins to point it out. So here we have 1, 2, 3 right in the center for the back. And then for the sleeves, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 spaces, and then I put a pin in the number 6. I made the same in the other side, that I leave 5 spaces under the armhole, and then in the 6 I put the pin, and from there I will take the straps. Then here what we have in front will be the neckline, or for blouse. Remember that this is the style, and according to the design that Galilea Montijo wore, this is how it looks. You can wear it with a t-shirt under or so, or like you want. Also, I think that this for the beach, it will be so pretty. Also, if you continue and you make a long skirt, imagine it will be an amazing dress. But well, I will use these old necklaces that I had to use it for the straps. Okay, I think will look so pretty. This will be for the front, remember. But well, I will take this blouse off the mannequin and I will put now the straps. But well, so far we are here. Also, if you want, like in front, you can cross some strips of chains and make a different design. But well, I want to show you the exact and a similar design of the one that Galilea wore. Okay, so I will share some pictures of her of how she looks with this blouse so you can see exactly how it looks. Beautiful. But well, here we are finishing our blouse. Remember that I always tell you, and it's very important that we hide these threads that we have here. Please don't cut them right away. We have to hide them first, and then the rest we can cut it. We are going to make this always in the wrong side. We are going to hide all of these threads in the wrong side, and later we can cut and burn the tips. And I promise that if we make this, our design will look like this forever, even if you wash it or so, especially when we make this kind of projects that the stitch is opened and you may it's stuck in somewhere, I don't know, by accident, and your stitch may undo if you don't take caution and if you don't make these last steps that are simple but very important. So I highly recommend, as you could see here with the lighter at the end, you can burn these last tips that we have and last threads. So well, at the end we are going to iron using a protection under very soft and gently. Remember that the first time that we iron our garment is the most important. So extend it and place it like you want it to be, and the stitch will open a little bit too. So here, as you could see with the same loops of this necklace that I had, I placed them here. So these are the straps. Remember that we left 3 spaces here in the middle, in the center, in the back, but in case that you need to move them, well, you can move them and you can move the straps, and you can close this more if you want, and it will depend on you, okay, of your size too. But well, now let's see how it looks. Well, thank you so much for watching this video until the end. I love to make this prayer with all of you. I promise you that in just one evening you will have your blouse ready. Imagine that if you wear this blouse for a festival or for a party or in the beach, and if you make the skirt with the same stitch, or probably if you complete and you make more rows, you will make a long dress. So I think that this idea can be used and make for many other things. I hope that you love and making this idea with me. Don't forget to subscribe. Remember that it's completely free. Take care and see you soon with more breaks like this one.